Hi, 皆さんこんにちは。Welcome to Rami channel. Today we got a very special guest. We play against each other. We played together, and I was his manager. Okay, so Kajitani, welcome.
ありがとうございます。
はい、welcome ね。久しぶりですね。
はい、お久しぶりです。
Guys, we got a lot of things to tell you about, so do not go away. Okay, we come back soon. Before we go there, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also hit the bell. 3, 2, 1, 喜んで Gets! Okay, so let's talk about the top prospect for DeNA Basers. Who is going to be the next superstar?
負けたら梶原選手がとんでもない数字を残すと。でもなんか僕にちょっとダブる部分があって、何かにこう気づいて考えないと本当に良くない方向に行くんじゃないかなっていう危機も感じる。それ持ってる能力、飛ばす力もランニングももちろんいいですし、どううまくするかっていう。
Yeah, I think he has very good potential as well. I wish he can hit the ball opposite field a little bit more, but then once again, as you before, right? You try to hit the ball in front, but late in your career, you try to let the ball get deeper and hit the ball the other way. That help you to become a better hitter, and that's what I think that is missing in him right now. You know, when I look at these numbers, and I look at his potential, you know, he runs good. I mean, he has good contact. But his numbers don't really look too good, and the reason why is because he tries to pull the ball a lot. So his timing is here. Instead of letting the ball get deep and hit the ball the other way, center field the other way, he's gonna make more contact. He's gonna hit the ball in the hole a little bit more. So his batting average, or we're gonna see, be higher. On top of that, he's gonna walk more. He doesn't really walk. Go Hyaku. John UQ plate appearances. So about Go Hyaku ni UQ ね。529 plate appearances. Only Juni walk でしょ。So if I'm the opposite team, Kantoku, I make sure that they don't throw him strikes. Do not throw him a strike. He's not gonna walk. He's gonna swing.
かなり早打ちなんで、見てると。
But then again, you know, they have to look of, you know, the datas are out there, right? So it's easy to find out if he's gonna swing the first strike or the first pitch or which one, you know, he's doing good, and try to avoid that. And I think that he will have a little bit of problem, you know. 161 strikeouts.
ヒットより三振の方が多いんですよね。
Yes.
だから僕の若い時に似てるなと思って。
Yeah, I like him. Like I say, I think he has really good potential as well. But once again, you know, maybe I don't know if somebody's teaching him, saying, "Hey, listen, you have to walk more." How are you gonna walk more? By letting the ball get deeper, hitting the ball the other way, and then that way your batting average is gonna be higher by letting the ball get deeper and walking more, because if nobody's telling him, he probably thinks he's doing it the right way.
梶谷さんからご覧になってそれ以外の部分で何かこうした方がいいよっていうところありますか？
なんか酷評は別にしたくないんですけど、基本的にストライクを振りに行くタイプだと思うんですよね。自分が打てる球と打てない球の確率がもう多分数字で出てるので、そこのあとは自分の感覚でここが苦手、ここだったらヒットできるっていう多分ポイントはアウトコースなのかインサイドなのか多分あると思うんですけど、その打てないところをずっと目付けしてるんですよ。良くなった時、2020年からは苦手なインコースをずっと目付けしてて、で試合で得意な外が来た時に待ってなくても外が打てるってことに気づいたんですよ。得意だからしっかり明確にここを待つっていうものが見ててわからないんで、そういうものを持っていけばもっと確率よく打てたりするんじゃないかなとか、これだけの能力があるからちょっと考え方を変えて 多分三振が怖いから初球から行きたくなるんですよ。僕もそれそうだったんで、追い込まれたらもう不安でまだ三振だってなるから早めに勝負を決めたいっていうのが多分あると思うんですけど、そこを勇気を持ってしっかり自分の打てるところを待って、そうじゃなかったらワンストライクなんかもう見逃していいし、でもそのためには追い込まれてからのヒットにするとかフォアボール取れるような技術も身につけないとやっぱり初球からまた行きたくなっちゃうしっていうのを繰り返しだと思うんで、もう明確に何か考え方をちょっとチェンジしたらもう素晴らしい数字を多分残すと思いますよ僕。
DeNA ファンの中でも、特に期待されている選手で度会選手ですが、度会選手、ポテンシャル含めてどう思いますか
You know, I like him as a player. I think he has a very good talent. I think he can be an everyday player. I think he can be a starting member. 20 home runs. He may be capable of hitting 30 home runs. If they change these balls a little bit to the balls used to regular balls, I think he has a chance to hit 30 home runs in the MPB. Definitely. He swings a lot of bad pitches. You know, he's always swinging, you know, early, and he gets himself in trouble. The teams, if they throw him a lot of balls, you know, that's going to be his downfall. You know, he doesn't like to walk too much either.
監督みたいにね、1打席目の初球は絶対振らないって決めて、
そう
なんか自分の中の考えが絶対あると思いますし。
Yeah, and it's going to take him a little bit of time. You know, well, right away he went to the Ichigun, so. Then of course he struggled a little bit. He has shown good potential, but he also struggled, you know, a little bit. But it usually takes 5 years for the players to be developed and have the confidence and say, you know what, I'm going to be an everyday player. I think that time will come and he will be an everyday player. You know, if they let him, you know, depending on the organization.
そして続いては井上絢登選手。一軍での成績というか出場は少ないんですが、ファームでは、今シーズン2割5分7厘、ホームラン8本を放っています。
Good swing, no bad swing at all. It looks strong kid, so I think that maybe getting the opportunity to develop, you know, I think that he can probably be a good player. The only thing about DeNA basters is it's kind of hard for them to make an everyday player. Now they're using a lot of, you know, platoon players, so it's kind of hard for the players to become an everyday player. So it's taking longer.
今ショートが全然決まってないですもんね。だからチャンスですよね。
そう。だから
1個のチャンス掴んでしまえば。
I like to say yes that he can grab it, but also, you know, Mori is there, and some of the Kyoda, right? Kyoda is playing many positions, but his position was shortstop. But it's kind of hard to say somebody's gonna grab the position and keep it with DeNA basters these days. You know, because they platoon many of the players. So, but definitely has the potential to be an everyday player. Definitely.
監督はあまりこうコロコロ変えないですもんね。
No, yes, I am the kind of manager. I like to commit. If the players grab the position and earn that position, I commit to that player that you're gonna be the man. That's it. I will be a man with you, but I also will win with you. That's my commitment.
何年か忘れたっすけど、桑が最初ずっと1割台ぐらいで17でしたっけ？
そう。
僕多分その時2番だったのかな。で桑が全然打てなくて、で何かのタイミングで監督が大丈夫っつって、シーズン終わった時に結局一緒の数字になってるからっつって、
そう。
すごい印象的だったっすあれが。
そう。You know, I was an everyday player, so I know what it means to know at that time as an everyday player, because you have your preparation, you prepare some ways and things like that. You have your own routine that you want to do. You don't want to come to the stadium today. Am I going to be in the lineup or yes or not? You know, that's not a good feeling at all for me. So that's why I commit. Yeah, don't worry, you'll be fine. If the day I decided to take you out, I will talk to you first and then prepare you for next couple days. You know, I'm not going to take you out of the lineup like that.
最後は松尾汐恩選手。 ここまでですね、43試合に出場して打率2割8分、ホームランが3本、今シーズンは割と起用されてるのかなという印象ですが、いかがでしょうか。
一時期すごい打ってましたよね、ちょっと今落ちてきたんですよね。
一時期打率3割超えでした。
21歳とかですよね。
7月6日で21歳になります。
3年目なんだまだ。
You know, they should change the position. Actually, he should be a third. They should put him to play third base. Miyazaki is getting to that age where he cannot play every day. You know? When you look at the numbers that Miyazaki can put now, then what he can do, he's going to put a lot better numbers than Miyazaki. So, looking at the long term, you know, they're going to get more out of him than what they're going to get about Miyazaki right now.
面白いですよね。
Yeah, because you know, having him and Yamamoto fighting for the spot, it's a mottainai. They definitely they need both guys in the lineup.
今シーズンちょっと山本選手が打撃の方が調子が良くないのかなっていう状態ですけど。
When it comes to this, but we have to see. You know, not everybody's expecting Yamamoto to be a good hitter. They're expecting him to be a good catcher and to make a good throw. That's the expectation. Hitting is plus. The hitting they can get from Matsuo. Having those two guys in the lineup, this is the new generation of DeNA basers. You know, eventually DeNA is going to have to look for a second baseman because I think that, you know, it's going to get to the point where Maki may have to move to first base. He's a big guy. He's getting a little bit bigger. So instead of moving Maki to third base, move Maki to first. That would probably be the best way to go. I know Hayai get to those two guys. Good combination. That would probably be the best.
ショートが決まってないですもんね。だって。
そう。
確かにこの子面白いですよね、松尾。
Matsuo, he's a good hitter. You know, he has a good sense of hitting, and you know, he's a power hitter. You know, so I think the Matsuo, you know, can also put really good numbers. So it's very interesting to see Matsuo and also Watarai, those two guys, to me, you know, in that lineup as an everyday player. And the young generation of 5 years from now, these guys can be everyday player, you know. So DeNA bases can build up, you know, very good.
20年はもうホームランもゼロでいいからいい気持ちで、たらまあ自然にホームランもついてきたっていう形で。